Yes, we ladies are very wonderful persons. When it comes to relationship, we want to give it all it takes. And some of it is born out of desperation, some of it is born out of, self-love, or, giving it the extras in your relationship. And, it costs us a lot of things. Dating mistakes, ladies, bitch. My name is Ella. We'll be right back. Now, one of those mistakes we make as ladies in a relationship is texting and calling too much. Men are not that complicated as such. When a man is not responsive to you, or it does not text back or call you, it's a clear indication that he's not interested. And when a man is not interested, you want to give it all it takes to ensure that you get his interest. You end up paying for it on the long run. You call too much, you text too much, you want to be the one to initiate conversation. Over time, some people can be so persistent. I've had people who had relationships where they were persistent and it feels like, I got him at the end of it. You may feel you got him, but by the end, it is not always what you think or feel. So it's very wrong for a lady to call too much, you text too much. You just lose your sense of worth, self-worth, and value most of the times because a lot of people abuse it. And you'll be taken for granted. So learn to curtail, as in you learn to curtail the rate at which you call. Then secondly, I'm always available. Oh God, you want to give it anything for you, darling. Anything for you, darling. You're ready to give up, sacrifice everything that means so much to you just to please that man, Whether that's the worst thing that can ever happen to anybody. It's very, very bad and it's very disastrous. You should be purposeful. You can't be everywhere. You are always available. He wants you today, you are there. He wants you, you're always free. You don't have anything holding, you don't have any work doing. Even when you have, you want to cut it all out just to please this man. You need to crash him there. You need to calm down. I'm down. Okay. Then number 3, oh my God, when you give too much and you are collecting too much. He said even the gifts blinds the eyes, like the Bible puts it. And you give too much. It's not always safe to do that in the early stage of a relationship. It's not always safe. I'm not against you being a giver, helping it. What I used to equate giving or counsel or talk to people is whatever you can give to someone and you can easily let go. You can do it to your partner. It's fine. But when you give sacrificially, you clear your accounts. You give him access to this healthy relationship. Tomorrow you'll serve breakfast. It calls off the relationship, you want to die. And do you know the consequence of doing that? When you give too much, you are laying a foundation. You end up in marriage with that person. Continue, you will pay the bills, you will pay your fees, you will pay the rent, because that is what you have made. You make him believe you don't need his assistance. So sometimes it makes the man feel so worthless. Sometimes it's not, when you do these things excessively, you're making a very big mistake and it's going to cost you now and in the future. So you need to watch it. It's okay to give. I'm not against it. I'm a giver, as a matter of fact. It's okay to support. But you should support with wisdom. And when you also collect, you are collecting it, giving you, collecting it. It will demand so much of you and you'll be ready to give it. It's giving you this, buying properties, it will demand so much of you. If at the end of the day, I've kids say, of course, I've seen cases where at the end of the day, the person says, I'm no longer interested. I need my car. I need my house. What is something that happened to me? You now start running helter-skelter. So please, you have to be wise about it. And lastly, when you try to change a man, thereby manipulating the man to act in a way to suit you, it's okay to have values. It's okay to have principles. It's normal to do that, of course. But when you want those values to be imposed on someone, a man, you want to, in fact, you want to change it. My sister, you're making a mistake. That's a very big mistake you're making. So you need to correct that. There are people that will appreciate you for your values. They will appreciate the principles you keep. For someone who doesn't, you don't have to force him to appreciate your value because you will like him. Like begets like. We know that. So if you are attracted to someone and you discover it is actually not what it seems, you just slow down your brake, observe before you leap. So when you try to force him to be this, you want to force him to do this for you because you're not okay with it. Like I always tell people, you just slow down your brake, observe before you leap. So lastly, let it cross your mind that you can't change a man. You just let him be with God. God can take care of that. Okay? You don't stress yourself. You say this, if you don't like it, nobody forces you to be in a relationship you don't want to be, rather. Nobody forces you to be there. You see things you don't like. You stop. I know nobody's perfect. But there are some basic things that you should look out for, which you're only looking at in a separate section. Basic things you should look out for. Once you have these things and some imperfections, you know how to work it, also want to deal with that. Thank you very much for listening. My name is Ella. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. I also have my Facebook handle and Instagram handle on the screen right now. So do want to follow, subscribe to my YouTube channel. And don't forget to like, comment, share, criticize constructively. But no, it's expected it behaves other way. I appreciate it. Thank you for listening. I remain Ella. Bye for now.